Opensignal focuses very much on measuring the real experience that consumers get when they're using communications networks. So we measure end to end. We don't just measure the peak speed over a piece of the network. We measure the full end to end, all the way to the servers that people use for real content and real applications. And we measure real devices, and we measure across a wide range of consumers. That means our measures represent what actually happens in the network and what users really get. You can't make decisions, better business decisions, better regulatory decisions, unless you're looking at the truth about what the real experience is. I think one of the dominant themes has been really the mainstream rollout of 5G, particularly in emerging markets, but also across the world, really. So if we think about Europe and if we think about the GCC countries, we've seen huge improvements in some of the mainstream adopters of 5G. I think the other key thing for us in the mobile space is how operators and regulators are using spectrum. So we've seen that mid-band or C-band spectrum makes a huge difference to subscriber experience. We're seeing a lot of that in Asia, and we're seeing it in the US now as the big operators roll out C-band. Independence is really key. I mentioned that we measure end-to-end experience, so we don't allow operators to put dedicated test servers in or in any way to change the measurements we make. That means for operators, they're able to see the true experience, not just of their customers, but also of their competitors' customers as well. And that means they can make sound business decisions, work out where to invest to grow their business in the most effective way. And for regulators, they can see the reality about what's happening, what the policies in their markets are doing, and how they're impacting the experience of their market relative to other markets in the region.